Hey everyone, a bit of a change of theme for this week's video. I decided to set upon myself a challenge to go 3 days without eating and just consuming water and maybe some additional minerals or electrolytes. But essentially, no food, no solids for 3 days, 72 hours, and I am roughly, let me see, 15 hours into that period of time now. So I'm gonna be trying to give regular updates throughout the day, today, tomorrow, and then the final day, which will be Thursday. Today is Tuesday. I started the clock at roughly half 8 p.m. last night, which was when I had my last meal. And so today I've just had nothing but water. I've done a quick 20-minute exercise, which is part of my usual routine of exercising. Um, I still have two more 20-minute sessions to do this week, which is going to be interesting doing that with no intake of food. So Wednesdays can sometimes be my rest day, which would then leave Thursday and Friday to then complete the workout sessions, and maybe depending on how I feel with my energy levels and everything, it may be pushed into maybe Saturday and Sunday as well. So we'll see. I'll just have to play that by ear because I am going into unknown territory. I haven't done this before, and the purpose really is to just give myself a bit of a reset in terms of cellular health, immune system, brain, cognitive abilities, and all of that good stuff that I have researched going into this. And then at the end, when I start to reintroduce food, I also have to be careful that I don't do it in a, shall I just say, haphazard manner, and really be conscious of portion size and what I'm consuming as I get back into conditioning my digestive system to take food again. So yeah, the time now is 2:30 p.m. on a Tuesday, the 6th of May. The end of the fast will be around 8:30 p.m. on Thursday, the 8th of May. So I took my weight this morning. It was around 80.5 kilos. And then I'll take my weight again at the end, and hopefully be able to feed back to everybody how I felt during that time, what I did to manage the cravings for food, and how I managed that whole thing, because I'm surrounded by food, as you can imagine, with having two young children who need to eat pretty much all the time. My wife, who's not obviously joining me in this fast, and I have some visitors around, some relatives who love nothing more but to enjoy the finer things, and that is whining and dining and eating good food. So definitely a challenge. It's going to be a challenge with all the delicious food around me, but I'm hoping I'm going to stay strong, stay disciplined, and use the experience to maybe spill into other aspects of my my life, and see if I can maintain the emotional fitness that will be required for this challenging time, and use that to my advantage in other scenarios that may come up in the unpredictable lives that we live. So this is just a small introduction as to what I'm doing, and I will keep you all posted as I go along. And thanks for coming on this journey. So I'm approaching the 24-hour mark of this 72-hour long fast, and so far so good. So cravings haven't been too bad. I've just been filling up on tap water, a bit of carbonated sparkling water, which does have in it some minerals. So I'm hoping that that's going to be sufficient, rather than having to supplement with something else. And so I should add that I did go for a walk today. I took the dog for a walk, so that's added to the amount of exercise I suppose that I've been doing today on top of the 20-minute workout. I guess once I get to bed and once tomorrow comes, that's where the real test is going to be. But I am optimistic, and I will just keep you posted as I go on. So day one is almost, or should I say, has come to an end. I think at this point I am over 24 hours and only an hour or so before I go to bed, and hopefully I get a full solid 8 hours tonight. That will bring me into the 32 to 34 hour window by tomorrow morning. Hunger cravings are there a bit more this evening. I am feeling it a little bit more this evening. Other than that, I feel okay. I did a weigh-in about an hour or so ago, maybe 2 hours, and I came in at just under 80 kilos, around 79.5, somewhere there. So it'll be interesting to see how I am tomorrow. I've also been doing blood sugar level readings, and it's been going down steadily. It's been going down steadily throughout the day, and the reading about half an hour ago was at 4.2 millimoles per liter. I think those are the units. So hopefully it doesn't go below 4, or if it does, then it's just a quick dip and then comes back up. So yeah, I think day one's been successful so far. Hopefully I can get through tomorrow, and I will take it from there. See you then. Hey, so here we are, day 2, and about 40 hours in now to the 72-hour fast. And I will say that today is a little bit more challenging. I didn't really sleep that well last night. I ended up having a bit of a tension in my neck, which then led to, or developed into, a bit of a headache, which I still have now. Not sure if that's related to the lack of nutrients or food or what have you. Maybe it is. And so yeah, I'm feeling not the greatest right now, but still going strong. Had some water, added a bit of salt to the water this morning that I was drinking, so hopefully that helps with as far as the electrolytes are concerned. I did a weigh-in, and looks like I'm back over 80 kilos, just 80.5 kilos. So that must just be from all the water that I've been drinking. And I also had a cup of tea today, which is the first cup of tea I've had since beginning the fast, but I thought I'd allow myself that. So just going for a little bit of a walk now. I'm not going to do my 20-minute exercise routine today. I don't think it would be conducive, so I'll see how I feel tomorrow. Blood sugar levels have maintained at around the 4.2 mark, and yeah, I've got a bit of the hunger pains at the moment, so I'm just going for a walk to try and distract myself. I will check in with you later. Cheers. Captain's log, a little bit of an update. I've gone past the 48-hour mark now. Haven't
Daddy,
felt terrible.
What is this?
It's a leaf.
What is it, donkey?
Yes.
Oh,
To help
so I
with
put it on my squat from the metal, and
Yes.
that will help.
Yes.
Donkey.
Yes. So, yeah, like I said, at the 48-hour mark, was contemplating ending the fast because of my blood sugar levels, which to me, I've never recorded levels that low. Below, well, actually got to about 3.3 was the lowest. But I found that when I lie down, have a little bit of rest, then they pick back up a little bit. So, not really feeling too hungry either, which is good. Haven't quite managed to shake off the headache completely yet.
Daddy?
Oh,
Daddy?
yeah.
Where's the ball?
Well, it's there in the thing. So, yeah, I'm gonna just carry on. And carry on tonight, hopefully. Tomorrow is the final day, which I'm looking forward to. It's gonna be. I have to be careful though, reintroducing food tomorrow, but I'm gonna try and persist and carry on with it throughout tomorrow until round about this time tomorrow, and that should complete things. So I haven't done a weight check yet this evening, but I don't suspect that it was gonna change that much. So the next time I'll probably weigh myself will be tomorrow morning. And yeah, so hopefully I can keep going, and I'll report back tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for tuning in again. So here we are, day 3, and well, I can't say it was a walk in the park. The finish line is nearly in sight. So here we are on Thursday, the 8th of May. It is just after 9 a.m., 9:20 to be exact. So day 3 of the fast, and yeah, it's been hard. Didn't really get a good night's sleep last night. Was up, intermittently throughout the night, and seemed to have quite a bit of a fast-paced heart rate. It felt like anyway. So hunger-wise, yeah, I am getting cravings this morning. Making breakfast for the family wasn't easy. I did get a bit of a craving to just nibble at what I was making, but I've managed to stave that off, and the deadline is actually around 6 p.m. this evening. I think for the purposes of this being my first ever prolonged fast, I might just pull that deadline back a little bit. So I'm thinking about lunchtime. I might start breaking the fast purely because I want to ease my way in, and I don't want to leave it too late in the evening when I'm eating the meals, because then it will be bedtime and all the rest of it. So I just want to start throughout earlier on in the day, about lunchtime, which will bring the total fast time to around 68 hours or so, which I still think is commendable, especially having not trained or practiced or conditioned myself to go into this. Not saying that you should do the same. So blood sugars this morning on the low end, about 3.3. I find that it never really stayed in that zone for too long. If I'm going to do a measure in a moment, hopefully it will be on the 4 mark or just above 4, which I think is the threshold for being in the green. Let's just call it that. Weight wise, did a weigh-in at about 3 a.m., 4 a.m. this morning when I couldn't sleep, and I was about 79.5 kilos. So not a great deal in weight loss, but that's fine. I didn't expect that to be a drastic reduction in weight. So yeah, feedback going into this, it's not, I found it challenging, not to say that it was impossible. What are the benefits? The benefits I found is that I was quite I surprised myself by how I managed to suppress hunger, despite going this long without eating. And also I was surprised by how I just didn't feel hungry for long periods of time as well. In terms of the benefits, it's hard to say. I mean, this is only the first time I've done it. Possibly the benefits are going to be things that I can't discern, that are just internal things with the body, things like cell regrowth, things like just the reset of the immune system, dopamine reset, all the good things that come with fasting that I've researched. And from a physical standpoint, I think that I do feel a bit lighter in general. Energy levels at the moment are a little bit low, so so I'll leave it there for now and update when I break the fast. All right, here we are. I think the time has come. It is now just gone past 2 p.m. on day 3, and I am just going to stop the fast here because I think I've done all I can. I know I could carry on going for another 4 hours, but I'm planning ahead because I know I have to reintroduce food, and I've still got 2 intense workouts that I need to do before Saturday. So I need to start getting some food in because I need to have the energy to do these workouts. And so this is my meal today. I'm starting off with some scrambled eggs and then half an avocado. So I'm gonna start there, and yeah, it's been a journey and I'm glad I came this far. So it would be, I'm 4 hours away from, actually it's 2 p.m. so 4 hours away from the 72-hour mark, which means I've gone 68 hours, and I'm actually quite happy with that. So it doesn't make too much of a difference for me to go another 4 hours. I'm just going to end it now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next challenge.